Hey guys, so today I'm doing my review on Maybelline Mascaras. I picked out 3 to do my review on. Lash Stiletto, because this one was a request for Products Weekly. The Colossal Volume Express Mascara. They're not in here, but I have the cases. And the new one, which is the Falsies Volume Express. So I picked out an order that I like them in and reasons for each, so I'm just going to tell you those, but first I'm going to show you the brushes. So this one's the Lash Stiletto. I really like the casing of this one. It's very sleek and it has like a red thing. It looks like a shoe actually, which is the stiletto. So if you put like a shoe here, it would look like a heel of a shoe. The brush is kind of like the same shape actually. I don't know if you can see it without my... It just starts out thick and goes thin, and it's in the square. So the bottle represents the brush with this, and that's really smart of them to do. Next is the Falsies. It's just this purple container. Now the Falsies and Colossal have the exact same container, so they don't look like the brushes. The Falsies has a weird brush, though. It's thin on one side and thick on the other, and it has a slight curve to it. So it's weird. At first I didn't know how to put it on. I was putting it on with the thin side, then I flipped it to the thick side. And next is the Colossal. I like the bright color of the container. I had this before and like loved it. The brush is just like a thick brush. Nothing really special about it. Rounded. I can smell the mascara. Okay, so I'm going to start with my favorite or least favorite. I don't know. I'll start with my least favorite. So my least favorite was the Falsies, so the purple one, the new one. Basically, one reason I absolutely hated this from the moment I opened it is it's too wet. It clumps up on the brush like crazy. The edges don't take off the clumps. I don't know if you can see them very well, but it's really wet. To use this, I would have to let it dry out a bit more. I maybe used that twice this week. It made my lashes really, really thick, looking kind of false, but not quite. It made them kind of volumized. One thing one guru said about this is it has a flexible brush. Now, I didn't notice. But I don't know if you can see, there's a little notch right here on the brush. Just that line there. It's like a notch, and when you move the brush, it kind of moves too. So, kind of flexible that way, but I didn't really like it. It was too wet and too clumpy for me. It tells you how to put it on, but I didn't read it. So yeah, it says 8 times more volume, but I didn't really find that. But that's okay. And it says your lashes are supposed to look like that. Like false lashes. Kinda, I guess. Not really. My next favorite was the Colossal. So obviously you know my favorite, but this one, I didn't think it was anything special, but the formula wasn't as wet as the Falsies, and I did like it better. It's a very good volume mascara, I would say. Let's just do it on my forehead. It's a good volume mascara, but I kind of have volume, so it wouldn't be my first pick. It says 9 times the volume in one coat. The brush looks like that if you wanted to see it. So that's what it kind of looks like in the Falsies one. This doesn't show a very good picture, but that's the spoon shape of it. And obviously my favorite one, okay, so yeah, the Colossal didn't do much. It did, like it added volume and stuff, but for me, it was just another mascara. My favorite one was the Lash Stiletto. I paid $8.99 for this and $3.99 for these because these were on sale. I don't know what they are normally, but I really like this brush. I like lengthening mascaras. Like I like the Lash Blast length, and this one adds length too. That's the brush once again. It looks kind of clumpy, but it's not. It kind of has a square shape to it, so that's why. Favorite packaging out of them, and that's the brush right there. So that's the shape, the square shape that it kind of is. Doesn't really say anything special. It says strengthens and conditions seductive length. So yeah, I think I just like length ones better. It didn't clump at all. It was very, very sleek and added a bit of length. It didn't volumize, so maybe you could combine Colossal and Lash Stiletto if you wanted volume and length. But my favorite was Lash Stiletto. I have it on right now. But I have mascara on from yesterday too, so I don't know what I was doing yesterday. I think I was wearing the Colossal yesterday, but those are the 3 mascaras. If I had to rate them each, I would rate this one a 7 because, or 7.5 just because it is wet and I'd have to let it dry to actually use it. Bailey was stretching in like her big hump that she does. It's funny. If I had to rate the Colossal, maybe an 8 or an 8.5 just because it's better than the Falsies one and it's a pretty good mascara. I think it's better than average mascara, so yeah. And Lash Stiletto would probably be a 9 or a 9.5. So they each went up a grade, but oh well. I do like this one a lot. If I would repurchase it, I dropped it. I would repurchase this one and this one if this one or Lash Blast Length wasn't available, and I don't think I'd repurchase this one. I wasn't a big fan of it. So those are the 3 mascaras. And next week's product I got from Winners on sale for $9.99, comparable at $20.87. Yeah, $20.87. I'm wearing it today because I wanted to use it, because when you get new products, you always want to use it. But it is by Physicians Formula. I don't know if you can see that. It's the Organic Wear blush and bronzer. It looks like this. Mine is in the shade Bronzer and Ginger, I think. Yeah, they have 4 shades, but 2 colors of blush. They have Ginger and Rose, and dark bronzer, and like, okay, it's Rose and Ginger with bronzer. Those are 2, and then there's light ginger and light bronzer, and light rose and light bronzer, I think. So they have like 2 light ones, 1 of each shade, and 2 dark ones, 1 of each shade. So this one's the dark one, but it's the only ones that they had, and I don't think I would go to the light ones because this is pretty light itself. It comes with, just to show you really quick, it comes with a mirror and like a little brush, but I don't really like that brush. It's kind of rough, and it's magnetized, by the way. And then it comes with a blush and a bronzer. So the blush is just, I don't know if you can even see it. It's really light, but gives good color if you put some on. Yeah, because I just got on my carpet. And the bronzer, I don't know if you can see it either. It goes better on your face, I swear. You just can't see because of my lighting. But yeah, that's my product for next week. I have already started using it. I don't know if I'll be using it all week just because I don't want to wear the same blush every single day. So the bronzer I'll be using every week or every day, but the blush I might use 4 out of the 7 or 5 out of the 7 or something. So I can tell you more about that product next week, so stay tuned for that. If you have any more questions about the mascaras or anything that you want to ask specifically, just comment down below or message me, and I will get back to you with that. Enter my giveaway if you haven't already. It ends in a week. And what else? I think that's it. If you have any products weekly requests, please let me know. It'd be very helpful if it wasn't one that's just on animals, because I don't really want to buy those anymore. But if you do request them, I will buy them. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day.